Review copy provided by Bromio. Asking me to play an adventure game is really a daunting task for me. I usually love to get lost in the world, gape at the lustrous environments, figure out puzzles quickly with my wit. Then I get stuck and never touch it again. Unfortunately, I thought my experience would be the same with Neon City Riders. My initial play sessions were very confusing and unfun at the time, that I have to admit, I had to drop the game a few times. However, the more I kept playing, piecing together everything, mastering what's given to me, and then getting to the end, I've come to say that you really shouldn't skip on Neon City Riders. So what is Neon City Riders? Well, it was developed by Mecha Studios and was crowdfunded on Kickstarter. It's a 2D top-down adventure game where you explore the world of Neon City and unify its people. It's been in development for around 3 years and is heavily inspired by classic SNES and arcade games. Its world is structured a bit like Zelda, but its lore and combat has the feel of an arcade beat-em-up. Throughout the game, you will explore the 4 gang turfs of Neon City. You are encouraged to start in any direction you'd like, and you piece together the world by exploring it. Your first objective is to get the 4 power-ups you initially lost in the VR machine, all Symphony of the Night style, and then take down the leaders of each respective gang. It's a simple gameplay loop of go here, progress, and leave no stone unturned, get stuck, then go somewhere else. While Neon City Riders wants you to go out and explore the world, it didn't help at times. Figuring out what to do can be cryptic as hell. While the game encourages exploration, it does get annoying when you reach a roadblock, in which you have to turn back and go to another area. I didn't know this at one point, and I ended up wasting up a lot of time backtracking in the same area. The good news is that this has been heavily addressed in the most recent patches, where you can buy mat hits for less than 10 coins. It's useful when you need a general direction of where to go, and sometimes backtracking is actually pretty good because you never know if you might have missed something, which happened to me a lot. I would like to iterate, while this is one of the aspects of the game I didn't enjoy at first, a great amount of people love this shit, especially because they can figure it out for themselves. I mean, as all of you guys know, this is exactly what Metroidvanias are built around. Every player is going to play differently and go their own way. The average time to beat the game is around 10 hours, but I might have taken a lot more time than that because I'm not used to these type of games. It's been a long time since I played a game like this, so picking it up and getting used to it took a while for me. The good news is that when you get stuck, there's also a fast travel system, and I appreciate that the hint system and X-ray goggles are optional. But even if you do have those X-ray goggles on, don't avoid talking to everyone. The caricatures of Neon City actually have really funny dialogue. So even if you do have the feature on, talk to everyone and you will get a few chuckles like I did. Throughout your journey, of course you're going to combat enemies, and the combat is very simple. You use your trusty pipe to take down foes. Enemies only take around a few hits to defeat, and you have to take spacing into account. They telegraph their attacks, so you have to be smart and react accordingly, rather than just going in and mashing the attack buttons. Most of the challenge comes from the puzzles and remembering where to go for these quests. But for every combat encounter, my constant mindset was to take it slow, analyze the enemy, and attack when there's an opening. This holds true for the boss fights too, and you'll use the abilities you gain in the world to great effect here. The 4 abilities you unlock consist of a dash, a directional parry, a temporary shield, and specialize. You'll use each of them while you're exploring the world, and the boss fights force you to use them in interesting ways. That's why you gotta explore first. You gotta get those cool power-ups in order to kick their asses. Now, one thing that was constant throughout playing the game is that the world of Neon City is so fucking cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in it, but when you take your first steps outside of your hideout and see Neon City with the rains hitting the 80s-like streets and rusted cyberpunk, hear that dark synth in the background, oh, they nailed the atmosphere. It looks beautiful in the pixelated world, and dude, the soundtrack is awesome. I had to go out and buy it on Bandcamp. It has a ton of chill themes. Now the story is really simple, and in a way fell into the background for me. I loved piecing together where everything fit together in the quest and the characters and the dialogue, but the actual storytelling itself isn't fully focused on. But that's more of a minor thing since, well, most of your playtime is game. So just focus on game. You know, I honestly was gonna review this game without beating it, but I'm glad I stuck through to the end. It actually reminded me when I played it at PAX South, and had, ironically, the same experience in that 15-minute demo. And during both times when I finally figured it out what I was doing and came out on top, it felt good, man. And I think that's the experience that Mecha Studios wanted to capture from the player. The world is tough, and there's a lot of obstacles to overcome, but keep sticking through it to the end. Now, are there annoying sections? Yes, there are. Oh. No, don't, no poison, please, stop, no, please. Will you get frustrated? Most likely. But when you do figure it out, it is satisfying. I highly recommend Neon City Riders to those who love adventure games, or those who want a really nice challenge. Some of you might have expected me to cover a certain re-release of a beloved RPG, but hey, we gotta support the indie devs, my guys. It's how I got started, and a good amount of my favorite developers started out that way. So yeah, what I'm basically saying is, in this current time, play hella indie games in the meantime.